The Neptune Mutual application is a marketplace for parametric cover protection against security and custody risks. In our marketplace, you can purchase cover policies from either a dedicated cover pool or a diversified cover pool. A dedicated cover pool is where the liquidity pool is entirely dedicated to one project. A diversified cover pool is where the underwriting liquidity flows through to underwrite cover policies of a number of different and diverse projects. Cover pools are open to anyone looking to purchase a cover policy to protect their digital assets. They are also open to anyone looking to supply liquidity as a liquidity provider or LP. So why might you want to become an LP? Well, quite simply, as an LP, you receive a return on the liquidity you have supplied, as you'll receive a portion of the fees paid by those who have bought a cover policy. So let's talk about cover purchasers. As a cover purchaser, the first thing you need to do is to connect your wallet to the marketplace application, either on the Ethereum chain or, for lower gas fees, connect to our marketplace on Arbitrum. Please check carefully that the URL you are connected to is the correct one, as there are phishing sites, and therefore I'd suggest you really check that you have got the correct URL address. So the next step is to select a project from the cover cards on the front page. Read carefully the parameters of the policy and the terms and conditions. Input the amount of payout you'd like to receive in the event of an incident. Select the duration of the cover and then pay the corresponding policy fee in USDC and validate the transaction with your wallet. The duration of the cover is selected on a calendar month basis, and you can select up to 3 months in duration. Note that it is prorated per day if you purchase after the first day in the calendar month. So if, for example, you purchase cover halfway through a month, you'll only pay for the days that you're actually covered in that month. In the event of an incident, the reporting and incident resolution process will start as soon as a community member reports the incident. There's a separate video in our YouTube channel that describes how this process works and how you can claim your payout after an incident has been resolved as claimable. There is also a blog article about the incident resolution process that I'll link in the description below. One final thing, the reporting and incident resolution process is the same for both diversified and dedicated cover pools. So let's talk about these two types of pools. For dedicated cover pools, payouts are guaranteed. This is because there's always more underwriting capital in a dedicated cover pool than the total amount of policy payouts underwritten. Once the underwriting capital is fully utilised, no more cover policies can be sold. You can see the status of the utilisation as it's marked on each cover card. For diversified cover pools, if there are multiple projects hacked from the same diversified cover pool, then because the underwriting capital is leveraged, there may not be sufficient underwriting capital to pay all policyholders, and under these circumstances, claims will be paid out on a first-come, first-served basis. But obviously, diversified pools have diversified projects to minimize this scenario of numerous projects within the portfolio all being hacked all at the same time. So what happens after your cover duration expires? Well, check the status of your cover in the My Policies tab, and when your cover period is over, then simply renew your policy. So let's move on to liquidity providers. Liquidity providers provide the stablecoin liquidity that underwrites the risk of cover policies. Any user of the Neptune Mutual ecosystem can become a liquidity provider as long as you conform to the terms and conditions of the marketplace, obviously. Pay attention to the next point, as it is really important. As a liquidity provider, you can withdraw your liquidity in a 7-day window that occurs every 180 days. If an incident does occur in a pool to which you have provided liquidity, you can't withdraw your funds until a decision has been made in the incident resolution process. So that's a quick walkthrough of purchasing cover and providing liquidity in the Neptune Mutual cover marketplace. Hope that helps. Subscribe to our channel for more updates.